This is music, and this is a lesson in how to spell Ireland. So there's this fun thread going on in the VC to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I gotta be honest, I have no idea when that is. I can barely remember the Danish holidays, let alone holidays in other parts of the world. But the thread is kind of fun. It's, basically spell Ireland in record covers, and that sounds like fun. I can do that. So let's get down to business. Up first, I, impulse manslaughter. This is one is called He Who Laughs Last Laughs Alone. This is unadulterated, fast, furious, aggressive, noisy, no frills, hardcore punk. And if you like hardcore punk and you don't know this band or this record, do check it out. It's actually pretty good. Okay, for R, I picked a classic here, Rainbows Rising. Hard rock, heavy metal, I would say classic, featuring an amazing performance by Ronnie James Dio on vocals. You got some amazing songs on here, including Stargazer, which some people have described as a proto progressive metal song, and I kind of, I get that. Great album. I prefer Long Live Rock and Roll to this one, but I love this one too. So there you go. So that was R. E. Epidemic, The Truth of What Will Be. This is crossover thrash. Maybe this one is a bit obscure, I don't know. It leans more towards the thrashy side than the hardcore side, but the hardcore influence is there for sure. Fans of crossover thrash, do check this one out. There's a good chance you will enjoy it for sure. I quite like it. So there you go. So that was E. L. Lock Up, Something Bitchin' This Way Comes. This is very early alternative metal, I would say. As far as I remember, it's from the late 80s, but it features people who would later surface in Rage Against the Machine. So it's kind of funky. It is heavy. It's alternative rock meets metal. And if you like 90s metal and you don't know Lock Up, do check them out because I think you will enjoy them. Okay, that takes us to A. Alien Force here. Hell and High Water. This is Danish, just old school 80s heavy metal from back in the day. Some super catchy songs on here. A little bit of cheese too. But if you like your old school OG 80s metal, do check this one out. It has been reissued. The one I have is actually the reissue. It's on High Roller Records. Okay, that takes us to N. Nitro, OFR. This is speed metal meets glam metal. It's over the top. As I see it, they kind of make fun of the whole glam metal, hair metal thing. Their image is just over the top. But the music is actually pretty cool. It's speed metal, so even if you hate glam metal, you might enjoy this one because it's really a speed metal album that just, makes fun of the glam metal tropes. It's great fun. I quite enjoy it. And that takes us to D, the last letter. I went with another classic here, Death, Spiritual Healing, death metal classic, hands down. I prefer their Human and Onwards discography, but the three first albums are absolute legends and they're fantastic too. So this is an amazing death metal album. Do check it out if you don't know it. And I would say Death would actually be a pretty good gateway into death metal because their music is quite accessible, especially the first three albums are a bit more straightforward. They become a bit more technical and progressive later on. But I think the first albums might be a very good entryway into death metal if you're looking to get into that genre. So there you go. So yeah, that is how you spell Ireland in record covers. Thanks for watching, and have a nice St. Patrick's Day whenever that is.